Okay, I'm making the first video for our channel and I'm a little nervous and a little excited, so please bear with me. I wanted to share with you that we have a homestead, a small one. We just have chickens and we have the eggs. You can see them there in the back from the chickens. And we have a garden. We have a small garden and we love to garden. You'll see my husband gardening in a moment.
Oh, you're professional.
Mm-hmm.
Mama's making me weed the garden.
And you can probably hear him on the weed eater. So if you hear something, that's what it is in the background. Always something happening on the homestead. And then we have two children. We have one who is 14, RJ, and Josie is 12, and they're always busy doing something. However, there's been a little difficulty here lately, of course, because it's July in South Mississippi and it's hot. And we've been thinking up things to do, and we wanted to share with you what we do, and then hopefully you can give us some ideas of what you do to have something to do in this heat. But before we do that, I wanted to switch gears and share with you what we do or what we get out of the garden. Here's a bucket full of squash, and this is pretty much every morning since we've been getting a lot of rain. We've had a lot of squash. And then there's okra and our tomatoes, and they are very dirty. I apologize. This is not a perfect gardening situation by any means. There's a lot of weeds out there, and there's been a lot of rain, so there's a lot of mud out in the garden as well. The weeds have kind of taken over from the mud, but as you can see, we did get a healthy crop of all of it, which we're really thankful for. Moving on with what we like to do when the weather's hot. You might be a little surprised we enjoy drinking coffee. We enjoy drinking coffee when it's hot or cold. Even the kids like coffee. So this is a bag that my husband ordered from the internet, Sydney Roasting Company. We really love their hazelnut coffee flavor. So we grind these beans. We have a little grinder, a small grinder, and we make our own coffee. We really enjoy that. And we like to pour a cup of hot steaming coffee, and then we like to sit down at the table and play some Monopoly. Our kids really enjoy Monopoly. That is about the only board game that they will play. I've tried to talk them into playing other games, but they just don't want any other part of it. They want to play Monopoly. So maybe one day I can talk them into Scrabble or one of the other games we have. And occasionally they will play online games with me, like crosswords or different things on there. 2048's a favorite of ours. We'll play it together. We enjoy different little games online, but the only board game they care for is Monopoly. The next thing that we like to do is audiobooks, and that's something that we do together. Currently, we're reading The Lost Prince. Burnett is the last name of the author. It's great. She wrote The Little Princess, and there's another one that she wrote. Do you remember what it is, RJ?
No.
We can't remember the other one, but it's really good. The Little Princess and, The Secret Garden. Those are favorites of ours, and we love listening to the audiobooks on LibriVox because they're free. The third thing that we like to do is to spend time with our animals. We love to pet the animals. We have 4 dogs. We go out there and we play with them all the time, sitting out on the porch, or when you're going out to the garden or somewhere, we always stop and talk to our dogs and pet them. We love them. And then the last thing that we love to do is family movies during this extremely hot weather, but we watch them at a really odd time. It's in the afternoon when the heat index really goes high, when the humidity is unbearable, when the sun is just barreling down on us. We go inside with the air conditioning and we turn on a good family movie and we watch it during that time. Our kids have suffered from a lot of allergies. We live in a pine plantation. You probably can see the pine trees back there. And it can get pretty bad with the sinuses and the allergies, and it's such a relief to sit down and watch a family movie, not to mention we're getting to spend family time together in the nice cool air conditioning in this kind of heat. So we enjoy that too.